Hello everyone, this is Terry O'Brien with JT Sports Cards, bringing you another video. And now we are going to be doing part 3 of the 1990 NFL Pro Set unopened box. Now, if you've looked at our previous videos, we've already opened the first half of the cards. We've done 9 packs at a time. So we are 18 packs in with 18 more to go. So we're going to go ahead and try to get back into this. If you remember from the previous videos, we have already pulled the John Elway, the Troy Aikman. We have pulled the best one, obviously, has been the Barry Sanders Rookie of the Year card. That is a Gem Mint 10, sells for about $200. We ended up pulling the Bo Jackson, which sells for $125, $150 as a 10. And we still got a lot more to go. We have a Junior Seau rookie that we could pull. We have let me see here. We still have the Andre Rison that we can pull. We've got the Emmitt Smith Rookie of the Year also that we can pull. We've got several Joe Montanas we've already pulled, still some left. So let's go ahead and get into this box. And before we start ripping the packs, please like and subscribe to the channel so that way you don't miss anything that we post for JT Sports Cards. Also, make sure to check out our online website at jtsportscards.net. There you can buy PSA graded, SGC graded, baseball, football, basketball. We've got jerseys, autographs. We have rookies, all kinds of stuff to choose between. Please get on there, check it out, drop us a line, let us know what you would like to see as far as on the website, what you would like to see as far as on the channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start ripping some packs. If you can't tell from the previous videos to this one that I moved to a different location in the house, this one I believe gives me a lot more room. And I believe there's less glare on the cards and stuff as well. So this right here, I think will actually be better for us in this room. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to remove obviously the sweepstakes thing. We have Keith Van Horn, Gerald Riggs. Make sure you're seeing those all right. We have Bruce Matthews, Pro Bowl. Bernie Kosar. Hartley Dykes. Jeff Bryant. Johnny Hector. Carl Zander. Mike Quick. Another Warren Moon Pro Bowl. We pulled that same one in a other pack in a previous video. Otis Anderson, Comeback Player of the Year. Fred Young. Dave Maggette. Earl Farrell. And then Super Bowl 17. All right, so nothing really crazy in those. Warren Moon's a great player and all that. Even as a 10, that probably would only go for around $10 to $15. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next pack. All right, let's go ahead and remove the sweepstakes card. All right, Neil Anderson. Brian Sokia. Howie Long Pro Bowl. Harris Barton. Vincent Brown. Eugene Robinson. JoJo Townsell. Tim McGee. Anthony Miller Pro Bowl. John Offerdahl Pro Bowl. Dalton Hilliard was the 1989 scoring leader in touchdowns. And we have Andre Rison. Now let me see, there is an Andre Rison, number 134, which this is it. But we come across this one in the last one. There is an Andre Rison card that they come out with, number 134, that they accidentally printed him with the wrong team on the front because he had been, I believe it was traded or something to another squad. And so if you get it, and on the back of it, it doesn't have the stats, it just has a letter typed on the back that actually comes from the owner of NFL Pro Sport at the time, which was Ludwell Denny. If you can get that one in a PSA 10 that's got the Denny information on the back, then that actually sells for around $40. All right, so we got Leonard Marshall, Ken Harvey, and Super Bowl 5. All right, well, we're 2 packs in, and all we have seen has been an Andre Rison card and a Warren Moon Pro Bowl. So let's keep on going. Hope that we end up hitting something really good in this. We have in the past 2 videos, obviously the Deion Sanders in the first video, Bo Jackson in the second. So let's just keep on trucking along until we get something good. All right, so here's our, obviously, sweepstakes out of the way. Richard Dent, Kevin Butler, Tunch Ilkin, Pro Bowl, Jesse Sapalu, Don Shula, Dolphins coach, John L. Williams, Bruce Coslett, Jason Buck, Keith Byers. There's Boomer Esiason, Cincinnati Bengals Pro Bowl. I ain't seen one of his cards in a long time. And then, just like I said, when we come across Warren Moon with the Oilers on his Pro Bowl selection, this is the actual base card. He did end up getting 1989 NFL Man of the Year. So at this time, he was in his prime, excellent player. And, you know, since this is the second time we've come across him, and I did like him as a kid growing up, I do believe he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Let's go ahead and at least give him some love and put him up on a stand here. For us to pull 2 of him, that must be a indication that we need to get him up there. Hopefully this location and the lighting in here is a lot better as far as not having a bunch of glare. We got a little bit there, but not near as bad as it was in the other room. So there's Warren Moon. Comeback of the year. We got Donnell Thompson, Rich Camarillo, and then Super Bowl 22. All right, let's keep going along. Open the next pack. Hoping for some magic. Be nice to pull another Deion rookie, or not Deion, but Barry Sanders rookie. That would be amazing to pull 2 of those in one box. Jim Covert, Joe Gibbs. We have the 1990 Pro Bowl, Aloha Stadium, Pierce Holt. And look here, another John Elway. We actually pulled a John Elway in the previous box. Now, just to show you what is bad about some of these cards as I get it closer to the camera, you see that whiting there on the edge? That is so common when you have cards that the ink is dark and goes all the way to the edge of the card. So that right there is something that would definitely knock a card's grade down. I do not know if there's a way to eliminate any of that. I do know that, you know, a lot of people, they go on the YouTube channel for Kurt's Card Care. And the guy is absolutely a genius when it comes to, you know, cleaning the cards and trying to, you know, get rid of imperfections. Not sure if that's one that has the possibility of being gotten rid of. That's something you would have to check out on your own, but it's still John Elway. I used to not be a John Elway fan because of the fact that I was a Brett Favre fan in high school in the late 90s. And my twin brother was a John Elway fan of the Broncos. And then we had the Super Bowl where it was Packers versus Broncos. And obviously Broncos ended up beating the Packers. But I'm glad that Favre at least got him one Super Bowl. I think it was around 98 or so when he won one. So anyhow, let's keep going. We got Chuck Knox, Troy Benson, Sam White, Eric Allen, Scott Radicic, Felix Wright, interception leader for the Browns, Chris Carter, who's a good wide receiver back in the day. More known whenever he eventually started playing with the Minnesota Vikings. We got Phil Simms. Can't remember if there's really much. No. And look here, another Dan Marino. This is the second Dan Marino that we have pulled from this box. There's not a ton of whiting on this one like there was the Elway. So this card is in a little better condition as far as edge wear. It's a shame. To me, Dan Marino is the greatest quarterback in the history of the NFL that never won a Super Bowl. The greatest to never win the big game. And Marino didn't have a lot of extremely talented guys around him. So it was always, him having to put the ball at the best possible target. Let me check my glare here on that. Having to put the ball in the best possible place for his guys to be able to catch it. So, and then we have Super Bowl 24. Looks like we got 5 more packs to go, at least for this portion of the video. So far we've got Warren Moon Pro Bowl, which we didn't put on the stand. We have the Warren Moon Player of the Year, the John Elway and the Dan Marino. All right, let's remove our sweepstakes card. We got Dan Reeves, Darrell Grant, Pharrell Edmonds, Pro Bowl, Reggie Langhorne, Andre Tippett, Norm Johnson, Jeff Legman, Ricky Dixon. There's Reggie White, Jim Kelly, excellent quarterback himself, Ted Hendricks, Ronnie Lott, loved him when he played for the Niners, Bart Oates. Oh, we did it again. We did it again. We have pulled a second Barry Sanders Rookie of the Year. This is the second one of these we have gotten in this box. And this card sells for about $200 as a Gem Mint 10. Oh, wow. The second one in the box. Again, I've only got about $20 invested in this entire football box. If these two Sanders both could gem, man, what a payout that would be. Oh, yes. Second Barry Sanders rookie pulled in the same NFL box. And, of course, the last card was Super Bowl 12. Oh, wow. Okay, now I'm stoked about that. That is the second one in the box. We still got 4 packs to go for this video, not to mention the 9 other packs that are still left in the box. Oh, man, that is insane. Yes. That's what I want to have when I do a video. That's the kind of pulls I want to get with these older cards. All right, let's keep going. We're going to remove the sweepstakes. Tyrone Braxton, Darrell Green, Clay Matthews Pro Bowl, Michael Carter, John Stevens, Brian Millard, Roy Foster, Eric Thomas, Max Montoya Pro Bowl, Nate Odoms, Franco Harris Hall of Fame, Dalton Hilliard, Paul Allegre, Chris Miller, and Super Bowl 20. Oh, man, that is awesome. There will be a day those Barry Sanders will be making their way to either PSA or SGC. I think I'll send one to PSA, one SGC, just to get a comparison when they come back. All right, so let's look here. We're going to remove the sweepstakes card again. We got Bud Carson, Bob Golick, Eric McMillan Pro Bowl, Mike Kofer, Andre Waters, Joe Nash, Vaughn Johnson, Gary Zimmerman. Got one here on the back. Buddy Ryan, Darryl Tolley, Joe Montana, passing leader. All right, the Joe Montana passing leader, if it gems, it sells for, after running other comps from yesterday, it sells for around 50 if you can get a Gem Mint 10. But like I showed you with the whiting on the edges on some of these cards, difficult to get the 10. Still willing to try, because if you can get it, then the payoff is is immaculate of what you could do. You got to put Joe Montana up. I mean, how can you deny him? I mean, the first great San Francisco 49ers quarterback. All right, then we got David Fulcher, Eric Howard, something behind him. Another Deion Sanders, and then Super Bowl 14. All right, that makes the second Deion Sanders we have pulled from this box as well. Gotta love Deion, you know, regardless of what people think about what's going on over in the University of Colorado and all that good stuff. The fact that the man could excel in both the NFL and Major League Baseball at the same time. Him and Bo Jackson, much respect. All right, 2 more packs to go. All right, so we have Playbook, Ricky Nattiel, Steve Smith, Anthony Munoz, Provo, George Seifert, Lars Tate, David Wyman, John Forcade. I think there's something behind him. There's Marcus Cotton, Keith Willis, Scott Norwood, excuse me. There's Thurman Thomas, yardage leader. We actually pulled that one the other day as well. I'm going to set him off to the side. Dennis Smith, Pro Bowl. Lawrence Taylor, baby. We got LT. Yes, we finally pulled LT. Jerry Glanville and Super Bowl 7. The Lawrence Taylor, if you can get it in the Gym Mint 10, sells for between 30 to 40. So I'm going to set him off to the side as well. 1 more pack to go for this portion of the video. See if we can get some fire in this last one. All right, remove the sweepstakes. We got Vance Johnson, Tim Brown, Kevin Ross Probo, Carl Lee, Vinny Testaverde, Marv Levy, Jim Wilkes, Andre Bruce, Greg Lloyd, Cornelius Bennett, Andre Ware, Heisman Trophy winner from NCAA, obviously, Kristen Ayoik, Brad Edelman, Eddie Brown, and Super Bowl 2. All right, so that concludes the packs for this video for the 1990 NFL Pro Set. So just as a very quick recap, we pulled Lawrence Taylor and Thurman Thomas, which could sell between 30 and 40 apiece as a Gym at 10. We got Deion Sanders, Warren Moon Man of the Year, John Elway, Dan Marino, Joe Montana, 89 passing leader. And for the second time, we have Rookie of the Year, Barry Sanders. All right, with that being said, thank you for watching the video. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Check us out at jtsportscards.net. And until next time, God bless and peace.